Ladies, I got to be all the way honest with you. I have no issue with you being infatuated with songs and allowing that to be your empowerment. But this is the crazy thing. A lot of you ladies are taking songs literally and you're taking it out of context. It's crazy because too many of you ladies fumble great guys thinking that they are just replaceable. Now, let's really be honest. Let's really dial that back right? Some people are replaceable and some people are irreplaceable. What's crazy is when you're so arrogant and so cocky, thinking that, hey, you just come a dime a dozen. No. Some brothers don't come a dime a dozen. Some brothers, you can't try to remake another guy just like this one. Everybody doesn't have the same heart. Everybody doesn't have the same mindset. As a matter of fact, everybody doesn't even have the same intent. So ladies, stop thinking that brother's replaceable. You fumbling the wrong dude.
Man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me out.
What's going on, family? I want to welcome you to AOS, the podcast. I'm your host, Mr. AOS Inspires. This is what I need you to do. We're on every single platform, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I need you to go and subscribe and follow us right now. We drop content every single day that'll help you with your life, because our mission here at AOS, the podcast, is to empower the world to never give up, one conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time, to help you live life at the next level. I want you to live life on the next level. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's watching this episode. This is going to be a dynamic episode. I need you to dive in. Do me a big favor. I need you to like, share, and comment. Don't be a stranger. Comment with us. And this is what I need you also to do. I need you to copy this link right here on this podcast, this episode, and share it with at least 10 of your friends. I promise you, it's going to help them out. Let's jump into the episode. What's going on, family? You guys are so amazing. I want to welcome you to another episode of AOS, the podcast. It's your boy, Mr. AOS Inspires. Listen, I want to talk about something so... Listen, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be groundbreaking, but I truly believe it's gonna be a conversation that we need to have, because this is the thing. I know many of you ladies, y'all love the Beyonce song, to the left, everything you own in the bag to the left. I get it, I understand. And like, as I said in the beginning, many of you ladies, you take songs that is empowering and you just take it a little bit too far. Right? Because this is the thing. I want you to really dial back this. Just because they sing a song about something that they're going through, or that somebody else wrote that they're going through, or an experience that they had, and they make a hit song and you just think it's the song of the year, the song of your life, and you begin to take everything that they said in an entertaining, money-making song literally. Right? And you had a brother. I really want to talk to all the ladies on today. I want to talk to all the ladies on today and just share with you, be mindful of the guys that you fumble, right? Because oftentimes before we go there, let's go here. Everybody's going to be different. Let's really be honest. Everybody's going to be different. I tell people this, and I tell couples this all the time. Ladies, I want to tell y'all this. If you get with the guy, right, before you make any crucial decisions, whether to break up, whether to stay together or whatever, make a list of all the pros and all of the cons. Make a list of all the good things and all the bad things, right? I know it's an old Tyler Perry ritual, but let's really be honest. This works. Write it down. Okay, great. The good side will always make a person stay. I'm telling you, because they can be a horrible person, but you begin to look at the good qualities or the good traits or the good times that you guys had together. You be like, listen, I don't care. I'm staying, right? I get it. That's not what I want you to focus on. I want you to look at it, but that's not what I want you to focus on. What I want you to focus on is the bad qualities. I'm going somewhere with this one. Follow me, y'all. I want you to look at all of the bad qualities, the qualities that is not favoring in that brother's sight too well, right? I want you to look at it. Now, you got to understand bad qualities they come in levels, right? You got different levels to bad quality, right? You can have a quality or trait of a guy that doesn't like to clean up. Is that a quality to dismiss him for, or break up, or get another guy? Some people will say yes, it's a deal breaker. Some people won't say. But as I said, there's levels to this, bad quality traits or bad traits that a guy may have. I want you to really look at the traits that are bad and ask yourself, can I live with this if it never changes? This is one of the exercises that I do in premarital counseling. I asked them, I said, listen, what are some traits about her that you cannot stand? What are some traits about him that you cannot stand? Now, when people can't answer that, number one, you don't need to be in a relationship to the point where you're about to get married. You're not ready to get married. Because if I can't list at least five traits about you that I cannot stand or I do not like, I'm not ready to move forward in the next phase of our relationship, right? But I really want you guys to really look at that. Look at all of the bad things that you have possibly written down or that you can think about, right? Look at that list and ask yourself, can I live with this if it never changes? That's the key point. If this list never changes, can I live with them? Can I be in a relationship with this person if they don't change the items that I have checked off on the list, whether I talk to them about it or not, right? So then you ask yourself that question. Now, if you decide to leave, think about this. The list that you have now, that's why I say think about it and see if you can live with it, because if you can live with it, make it work. But you look at this list. There's going to be another brother that you get into a relationship with that may have this exact same list or a worse list, right? Now let's get a clear understanding on this one. I'm not saying stay in a relationship that you don't want to be in just in case it doesn't change. That's not what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying, hey, just stay there because you could get something worse. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. If you know that you can't put up with his stuff, right? And you're like, listen, I've gotten to the end of the road with this relationship. I've been trying time and time again. I've been focusing on me, my issues, and I've been trying to iron out my issues. I know I can't iron out his issues. I can't correct his issues. Ladies, that's another bar. Stop trying to change a man's habits or change a man the way that he is who he is. Either you will love it or you won't. So once you have exhausted all of the possibilities, I'm gonna put an insert right here. I love what Love Jones said, right? Lorenz Tate on Love Jones, he was like, when people say that they have fallen out of love, that's not what they're saying. What they're really saying is they have exhausted the possibilities. Right? So if you have found yourself in a relationship, you're like, yo, I've exhausted the possibility. I don't have no more in me. Like I'm done. Okay, cool. Just analyze that bad list and know that it could be possibly another relationship that you get in that you're going to have to deal with something all over again. That's why I love to do that exercise, because I really want people to think. I need you to think clearly. Because many people make emotional decisions because a few things on their list, I can live with it, but I don't like it, right? And I really want y'all to understand that. I want you ladies to digest that. I want you to get to the place where you're like, yo, I need to tighten up, because let's really be honest. Let's really be all the way honest. There has been some amazing guys that you fumble. Ladies, if you can be honest with your boy, leave in the comments right now. There has been some amazing guys that you've dated, that you've been with, that really liked you and that was taking you seriously, and that wanted to take the relationship to the next level, but you fumbled it, thinking that, nah, don't worry about it. He cool, but I'm fine. I can get me another brother better than him or equal on the same level. And the truth of the matter is, oftentimes, because I talk to women all the time, and I know that I'm in the house because so many women go through this, right? So many men go through this too. I may do another episode next week talking about this same exact topic for men, because men fumble women as well. But we're talking about you ladies right now. But you're like, listen, I had a good guy. I fumbled him. I messed it up. I complained too much. I whined too much. I was insecure. I was, whatever your issue was, because hindsight is always 20/20. Let's really be honest. Hindsight is always 20/20. We always see what we did wrong after everything is said and done. And I'm going to tell you this. I had a conversation with somebody today, and I was like, yo, this is why I have this podcast, right? This is why I drop jewels relationally, because I wish I'm gonna tell you this. I wish I had a podcast like this or information like this that will have given me raw footage, raw information that will help me jumpstart my relationships in the future. And I believe that a lot of speed bumps that I went through or roadblocks that I went through, I wouldn't have had to go through because I would have been well equipped. So I want to equip the next generation. I want to equip another person or older person that's like, yo, I done made so many mistakes. I just need some guidance. This is why we're here. So I really want you to begin to weigh that out. Weigh that out as much as you can. Right? Because oftentimes we overlook, certain qualities. And as I said, and hindsight is always 2020, we overlook things. And then watch this. Many of you ladies, you get to the place of the things that you overlooked. You get to a place of in your relationship that you dealt with a few other guys, maybe went on a few dates, and the dates didn't go as you planned. And it's cool in the game.
What's going on, family? I know that you're enjoying the episode, but I had to pause to ask you a quick question. Have you ever been through anything in life that was so life altering that it changed your life forever? I mean, have you ever been and had a job and you lost that job? I mean, your dream job, you lost that job for whatever reason. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, you started a business and the business started off great and then it seemed as if it was going downhill. And now you're at a place, you lost your marriage, you lost your children, you lost some major things in your life. And now you're at a place in life where you're like, hey, this is the end of the road. I don't see it getting better. I got news for you. It will get better. And I wrote a book just for you. It's entitled Winning After a Major Loss. You need to go and get your copy. Go to barnesandnoble.com, go to amazon.com, get your copy right now. Winning After a Major Loss. I promise you, it's going to change the trajectory of your life. It's going to change your mindset. Most importantly, it's going to change your heart about your situation, because I promise you, you can win after a major loss. Go get your copy now. Barnes & Noble's, amazon.com. Order your copy now. Let's get back to the episode.
You're not my speed. But then after those few dates don't go as you wanted them to go or thought that they were going to go, this is what you begin to do. You begin to reflect up, I had old buddy that was dope. Like old buddy that I was with, he would have made sure that I had flowers. He would have made sure that my gas tank was filled up. He would have made sure that whatever. He would have made sure that I was straight. Now with a guy that's really, really selfish. So the question becomes, the deal breakers that I have, are they really deal breakers as it pertains to this guy? Stop fumbling. I'm going to say this loud and proud. Ladies, stop fumbling great guys. And I really wanted to add this in there because oftentimes ladies fumble amazing guys thinking, watch this, thinking that I circle the block right quick. I'll do my thing. And I really want to drop this in some ladies' lap. You thinking that I'll circle the block, do my thing, do, whatever. And then circle the block, come back, I'll pick them up again. I'm telling you, ladies, it don't work like that, because sometimes he could be in a relationship after you, right? You don't circle the block. He done found out you don't circle the block. Now this guy's in another relationship. Now he ain't even thinking about you, right? Because the truth of the matter is, when a breakup happens, both parties are feeling the breakup, right? Let's really be honest. No, I don't care who you are, whether it's a good relationship, a bad relationship, both parties are feeling the breakup, but both parties won't take the same amount of time to heal and move on. Some will move on the next day. Some will move on in the same day, or some take months. Some take at least a year or two or whatever. Some take years to really heal and move on or entertain another situation. But you're like, yo, I'm gonna spin the block, do my thing, and I come back. He'll be available. He may not be available, right? And this is crazy. A lot of women take that for granted in a relationship, thinking, okay, we break up and I'll circle back around. Listen, especially when you have a halfway decent guy. Right now, of course, good guys are always high commodity for women, right? But if you have a halfway decent guy that's trying, this is what I need you to do. I need you. I'm not saying settle, and I'm not saying put your feelings on the back burner, but what I am saying, begin to exude, take out the great qualities in them and highlight those. Because ladies, my first episode was like, yo, women's words are very powerful. Like, ladies, this is crazy. You don't even have to hit a guy. You can say the right words to build a man up or tear a man all the way down, right? It's bananas, ladies. You got that power, and it's not even about sex. You ladies, the women have the power to build a man up or tear a man down. Now, when you tear this brother down, he may not show you, right? He may not show no type. And you thinking, this is what irritates me about a lot of women, because I see so many women go in on a guy, like, you cussing them out, you talking down about him. And it's crazy. You've already chopped this brother down to size, but you keep on going in. And I'm not saying that this is okay. I'm not agreeing with this type of behavior, but a lot of you ladies keep on going in with a man. You have already cut him down. He's reached this point. You don't know this. You haven't realized this, and you keep on pouring gas onto the fire. And what happens is this guy snaps out and maybe hits you. I'm not agreeing with the action. However, what I am saying is some ladies get to the place where you keep on doing all this and the guy just snaps off and hits you, right? Don't think every man is replaceable. That's why listen, ladies, I don't know how we got here, but we here. Don't think that every man is replaceable. Don't think that, okay, cool, I'm fine. Listen, ladies, you may be fine, got the curves in all the right places, but you're not every man's type. And it's crazy because you got to go back to my history. I asked you a question. I did an episode. Are you wired for the type of man that you want? Many of you ladies want this high 6-figure earning, 7-figure earning man. But the question becomes, when you get to that level, he wants to know what you bring to the table. Right? I don't want just sex and good looks. Okay, you can cook. Cool. Okay, that's cool. But I need some more substance-based things brought to the table in order for me to entertain you and take you seriously. Right? So ladies, I really want to, I don't know, this is for somebody. I want you to understand now that every man is not replaceable. Don't fumble your key players or your key player. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't believe in key players. I don't believe in the roster, right? I'm gonna tell you this. I don't even believe that a woman or man should date multiple people at the same time. Like if you are trying to date with the intentions to be in a relationship, with the intentions to get married, I don't believe, this is just me, a lot of people won't agree, but I don't believe that you should be dating multiple people. It's just gonna be confusing because everybody's gonna have great qualities that you really like, right? Then you got to narrow it down. Everybody's going to have great qualities. Everybody's going to have horrible qualities that you don't like. Like, I love him, but he just do this. If he had what it's always going to be a comparison. So just alleviate the confusion and deal with one dude at a time. That way your decisions is clear and your decisions in most cases won't be emotional. But ladies, come on, y'all need to stop fumbling great guys. You fumble too many guys that are game changers. I'm gonna say this and I'm gone. You fumble guys that women will fight for. You fumble guys that women are looking for. That's all I gotta say, ladies. Stop fumbling key players. Period. Love you guys to life. Hope this episode was a blessing to you. I hope this episode helped you think on another level. I can't wait to see y'all next week. Let go. What's going on, family? I want to say thank you for rocking with us during this episode. We have been so excited to drop this episode. I'm glad that you made it to the end. This is what I want you to do. If you have any takeaways from this episode, leave it in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear how you feel. I want to bring content to you that's relevant to you, that'll help you change your life, because you already know our mission here at AOS Inspires, AOS the podcast, is to empower the world to never give up, one conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time, to help you live life at the next level. This is what I need you to do. I need you to like, subscribe, share this episode. If it spoke to your life, share this episode with somebody. Why? Because you are connected to some people that we're not connected with. And with that connection together, we can empower the world to never give up. I'm Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS the podcast. I can't wait to see you next week. Just in case you didn't know, we drop every single week, 3 times a week. Mondays, 8 a.m., Wednesdays, 8 a.m., and Fridays, 8 a.m. You need to catch an episode. Matter of fact, catch all 3 episodes. It's going to be fire. I promise you it's going to help you doing your everyday life. It's going to help you get to the next level. Let's go.